Yo, it's good, boys.
What's good?
You're it's good.
Chucky in the building today.
Yeah.
You're
His gaming headset ready to go.
at my mom's house.
Back where it all started.
Yeah, crazy actually. But my room's
How lo-
like painted, so it's like it's not the same
Mm.
vibe.
Oh, so it
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah.
Got an Airbnb now.
Nah, it's a dressing room right now.
Right, got it.
So it's not even your room anymore. It's completely
Nah.
something new.
Yeah. It's like
But
damn.
it feels weird going back home to being on tour, being around the
I'm,
world.
yeah, I guess, but I come home quite a lot, so like it's always like most of the times I do come home immediately or be here for a long time is when I've been like away to the US for a while or whatever. Right now I came from
Yeah.
China, which was crazy.
What was
Um,
China like?
uh, crazy, like fire, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Was you touring in China?
yeah, with Dina. She did a couple club shows and like a regular show also.
Nice, man.
And it was crazy. Like, people in China really like knew the songs, like singing it word for word. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yo, had no idea because like their whole internet's like on a different, like,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
different. No WhatsApp, no Insta, no
bro, no
no
fucking
Google.
Gmail, bro.
Yeah. No
Oh, that's
maps.
crazy.
Just throws you
I
off.
was gonna say, did you know from the Spotify analytics? But I don't know if it's the same there because they don't have the same access, right? But it
Yeah,
depends where you
not.
are.
It was like more of like a promoter type of company, like cool, like young entrepreneurs from China that just like bringing foreign artists to China, and they just set up the whole tour, and then they just do the marketing for the shows themselves with the artists, and you know they just take you around China because I swear without them I would have been lost, bro. They're like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
like it's really like damn, y'all speak no English. It's really like you gotta use the translate app for every single thing. It's like you speak something, you wait, the phone come out, like trying to have a conversation. It's crazy.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't realize how lucky we are when it comes to people normally speaking English when we travel. So
Yeah,
usually, everywhere you go, it's like everyone knows a bit of English and you can kind of
yeah,
get by. But then you get somewhere where they don't speak a word of it, then it's like, oh shit. It makes you realize what other people are going through when they come over here and we don't speak a
yes.
word of their
Yeah,
language.
100%.
Also, especially that, bro, because like you know, growing up in like the Western part of society, like the American
Yeah,
influenced like society, and them being like in China, it's like, bro, y'all also just be chilling. You know, I mean, like the people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you know, it's
Just like whole
crazy,
another
bro.
culture.
Yeah.
You speak
And
a
you
few
know,
different
like
languages
I
yourself.
really don't want to sound dumb, like I knew this, but like taking off from LA to China and us flying to the left on the world map was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just flying over sea, just ocean, no
Like no,
land.
but like you know, you always see the world map, like the
Yeah.
U.S. on the left and the shit, and then China on the right. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the Westerners made the world map like that, but then it's like you just
yeah.
fly to the left, bro. Nah, I'm also joking. Like,
I hear you though. Whereabouts in China were you?
we did like 6 cities, so it was more the east side of China. We landed in Shanghai, then went to Chengdu, which is like more of like the hip hop type of city where it's like more artsy and a
Yeah.
lot of streetwear brands and stuff like that. And then Huanzhou, and then Wuhan,
Mm.
which was crazy. Like, yo, I'm in Wuhan. Cra- you know? Bro, off of music, bro, just like I would never have, you know, that was just a crazy thought to think about. Like, bro, would have
Yeah,
never ever been in Wuhan if I hadn't started making beats. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
Crazy.
yeah, of course. Sometimes you just get those crazy feelings like that,
Yeah.
like when you're at different parts in the world, or even if you just have a different experience, you're like, how the fuck is music taking me here?
Bro, how's like where are you right now, Ocean?
I'm in Thailand now.
They're crazy. So how's that for you? Like how that like
I love it, man. Thailand is chill. It's a vibe. It's like a stress-free lifestyle, which is nice. And I'm just
How'd you, like, out of all places, how'd you get connected with, like, alright, let me go to Thailand?
well, I moved to Thailand a long, long time ago, maybe
Oh,
like
word.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's kind of me just like, I knew the place already. So it's kind of me coming home again. Well, second home or third home maybe, but just coming home again and just trying something new, I guess, something different from London. But yeah, man, it's nice. I cannot complain.
Fire.
It's nice to be back in Thailand. But
Yeah,
yeah, man.
Thailand's sick, man. I love Thailand. When I went there, I've been dying to go back at some point.
Yeah.
But
How
that
long
needs
ago?
to be the next producer trip. I went like 10 years ago, maybe.
Hmm.
I think it was about 10 years ago. I was only there for like 3 weeks.
More like a Thailand producer trip, would be crazy.
Oh man, that'd be so
Yo,
fire.
this coffee is so good, bro. It's crazy.
It's
Like it
harder
has
at
like
home.
a pause, nutty taste, but like really, like it's really good, bro.
Well, all coffee addicts have.
Oh, trust me. Coffee is the one, bro.
Seen you finally admit it, Ocean.
100%. In the mornings, it's more of the ritual, you know. It's nice to just go
Yes,
downstairs.
it's the ritual.
Yeah.
Like
Coffee.
I don't need it,
Yeah.
you know. It's just
Oh
like
man, here in Mexico, so because the time difference is crazy. So when we got here, we were still kind of on UK time in our heads. So we've been waking up at like 5 a.m. and just feeling normal. But there's a coffee shop downstairs that we can go to and just get a fresh coffee and then head straight to the beach and watch sunrise. It's a crazy feeling, man. You could just chill there with your coffee, watch the sunrise.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a
Here
vibe.
in Mexico, it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't get much better than that.
yeah,
Yeah, 100%, man.
yeah.
So, Chucky, how has life been in LA for you?
Great. Super grateful. Also like I don't know how to explain that in one thought, but like amazing and crazy, and just at the same time, just like life is just whatever you want to like really do. And I don't know how that answer was really like an answer to your question, but no, I do know how, but it's hard to explain. You know what I'm saying? It's like I learned so much again. It's like going
Yeah.
into this whole new thing and being like, yo, American music industry game.
What do you think were the main things you learned being out there, or just stuff that you realized?
I just realized, bro, like, there's a lot of money in America, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for music, like, for real, like, like, growing up in Belgium or whatever, you don't really, like, it does make a difference as far as, like, at the same time, it doesn't, you know? Because, like, recently I've been back at, like, okay, bro, like, this whole thing, the American music industry, it's like a certain game that's being played, but still, there's, like, in that game, still, there's also, like, very real artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, there's also a crazy game being played around it, you know. So it's like kind of like being in that game and really remembering like, yo, I just love what I'm doing already. But there's a lot of people around you in that game that just play to make money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. Just like
I guess
it's
you
more
can
of a
tell who's
business,
got
I guess.
passion or not.
Yes. A lot of people got passion, but maybe like passion to make money, you know? Like there's
Yeah.
not that many people where it's like, yo. But then there is people, then again, the US also still has like people that really like also go the deepest in certain shit.
Right.
There is real like room for like, yo. I mean, everywhere, but you know, it just has that legendary like, you know, pushing boundaries, doing whatever, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Type of-
all countries have always kind of historically looked up to the US in terms of music. You
Yeah.
see, the US is like the big break where it's like, oh, if I can get my music to the US, and I'm set. But the UK had it for a long time. I'm sure they had it in Belgium as well. Although these days I think it changes a little bit. Like other countries have started
True.
getting more of a
True.
rep for it.
Because that's what I kind of feel also. It's like I just now get to see how this game has been played in the US for all this time. But I do feel like right now, it's like not like you need the US to really like
Yeah,
do music, you
yeah,
know
of
what I'm saying?
course,
Like it's
definitely.
much more like we just did a tour in China, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we haven't done a US tour.
Mm-hmm. Guess it's the power
Yeah,
of
I hear what you're
social media
saying.
now. But
Yeah, with
before
the
that,
internet, it's just so powerful.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So was that a headline show then?
Yeah.
That's sick. I bet that was a crazy feeling for her.
Yeah.
Step out somewhere like China and everyone's singing her songs.
Yeah, bro. Like people really singing songs. Like, whoa. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Because we did a lot of opener tours this year, you know, with Lil TJ and then Gunna, and it's like it's super fire because it's like whoa, big ass arena, big ass this that.
Yeah,
But when you're in front of a venue with like people that bought tickets to go see Dina instead of Gunna and seeing the opener or TJ and seeing the opener, it's like a different love. You know, it's like whoa, y'all
yeah,
really fuck with this. Every
Yeah.
song we play, yeah, you know. Whereas these opener
that's
shows, you really gotta like, it's like, whoa, you really gotta like, I don't know, you can't. It's easy to fuck up the energy like opening up for somebody, you know, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I guess at
Like,
the opening shows, you don't know how many people are Dina fans because there could be
yeah,
loads, but you don't know, so you kind of got I don't know, you kind of got to guess the audience in a way.
yeah, and I feel like with Dina, she just has this very likable thing, so she's good. But like, imagine like being like an upcoming like super hard music, whatever. Like if the crowd's
Yeah,
not feeling it at that time, it's like very like it can be hard. Or but
yeah,
sometimes if the crowd's already like yeah, that can be crazy, and Dina can be like, you know what I'm saying? It really like the energy of the city really depends. Or like maybe sometimes also even like the warm up DJ, whatever. It can be like a whole bunch of like coincidences that lead to like the energy being like
So
yeah.
do you feel that from city to city, different energy? So some cities are like really open and embracing to the opener versus some are like a bit more standoffish or a bit more harsh.
yes, yeah, so much. And of course, usually it'd be the bigger cities as the most standoffish because there's the most people
Mm,
like trying to
yeah,
trying to be cool, you know. Whereas in like the cities like outside, like it just be like some people like, yo, turn up, like there's somebody in town. I mean, not that you know now the internet, everybody tapped in, but like still, you know.
yeah. No, that makes sense. Maybe in the big cities because there's a lot of competition there and they see it so much. It's like,
But but also you know because like some like because you know a lot of these young fucking and I don't want to sound like old like yeah old, but like people be so inside of Instagram, bro. Outside, it's like, bro, just have some fucking fun. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just have fun. Why you at a concert to have fun or to be a real life Instagram character?
yeah.
You
You
know,
think wherever you are, you should be able to kind of just let your hair down for that night. If you paid for a ticket, especially,
bro.
just
Just
embrace what's
enjoy,
happening.
bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, life is fire. You know, like just enjoy, bro. Dance like Ocean's fucking DJing, fucking dancing, bro. Like, just gotta have fun. That's also what I realized, bro. Like, it doesn't like this. That's what I'm saying. Like, this whole label game is cool and it's being played and whatever, and you can use it to whatever. But at the same time, it's also like, bro, just trying to have
Have a good
fun,
time.
bro.
Yeah. Just
You
enjoy
know.
it.
100%.
So like,
What are some
for
things you learned
for
from doing big shows? Because I know you've done shows before, but maybe they haven't been on that level of like the little TJ concerts, for example. Was there anything you learned or realized from doing those?
yeah, I realized in this day and age, bro, if you have hit songs, you like as far as like a make money shit, bro, if you have hit
Mm.
songs, you can just like not give a fuck about anything, and just people will already like people are happy to. It's like people are happy to please, like, so that leaves a lot of room to like really do some legendary shit where every single thing is thought about and really like done well and intentional. That's what I'm trying to do. Like when I'm there, I'm like, bro, like can't wait till we can have this level of like to ourselves sell out this type of shit to really like
Yeah.
bring an experience that's like, yo, that was fucking crazy. Cause you can just like, I don't know, certain different people are doing shows for with different levels of depth or whatever. I'm not saying one is better than the other, but I'm definitely on the side of like I would want to create the best
Yeah.
Best
version of that
experience.
experience that we can possibly do. Like, give us all the more resources and we put it more into like making it even more fire, you know, and not
Yeah.
just like, yeah, we making more money, you know,
Yeah. 100%.
like, bro,
Like a Travis Scott show, when people talk about going to the Astro World Tour, they always talk about the energy and
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
action and that kind of vibe.
It's like, yo, that's like, you, bro, this fire, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like
so
a
I guess- I
whole,
guess-
wow, talk about it for years, you know?
That's how word of mouth gets around, because I guess some artists have that mindset where they feel entitled, where they don't have to put on a good show, and people should just be listening to them because they think the music's so sick. But then,
True. And then there's
Also-
people like where, for example, Playboy Cardi did that, but with him it's like art. He's like in like a, and not just saying it to be like, oh yeah, Cardi, that's so good. Just saying like, from an art perspective, Cardi's like an anti
Yeah.
pop
that's like
star
his whole
type
brand,
shit, where
right?
it's like that whole motion makes sense, but that doesn't mean every other rapper don't gotta sing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, no, 100%.
It's like
So-
with Cardi, the energy is real. It is that. You know, it's not fake that. It's really that. It's really like, bro, doesn't say a word. Everybody just go, ah. It's
Yeah.
that real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's really got that superstar.
It's not like
status at
awkward.
that
It's
point.
not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, like with a lot of these other shows, they're awkward because they're trying to be that, but it's not that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always remember years ago I went to, I want to say like, man, I must have been like 17 at the time. Maybe even younger. I went to a Jay-Z concert and he brought out Kanye when Kanye was just starting to get to that high level. And I remember when Kanye came out, I always remember he just walked out onto the stage and just stood there with his arms folded, just staring at the crowd. Everyone's just like, wow. That's all he's doing. He's not even singing, not rapping, not nothing. He's just stood there, just staring, just embracing it all. Everyone's just going crazy. Only a tiny amount of people could do that.
Yeah.
Like imagine
just
doing
certain
normal
auras,
eyes,
innit?
like just anyone else just standing out and doing
You
that.
know what I'm
Everyone would
saying?
just be like,
It's
"To do
it's
it."
like you have to. That's the art, bro. Making that experience real. It's like it. Like you can't just do that, bro. That's
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
It's like he is in the making, coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
That must be a crazy feeling though. Imagine just standing there in a whole arena, just like scream for you, and you're not even doing anything. You just stood there.
I feel you. But
Wow.
I would love to have that like after you bring a show or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Like a standing ovation at the end.
after you really do something, you know, or really like I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy.
But you were saying you need to have the hits to kind of be able to do that. Do you mean it's like people who have hits, the fans have the patience for them now? Like they have the trust, and then they're able to do that.
Yeah, and also like it's like when your favorite song, like when you had a DJ set show at the club, whatever, your favorite song come up, you're just gonna have a good time with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
So if now that song is by an artist and he just plays the song, he or her plays the song, doesn't matter how ass the performance is. You just gonna be like, ah, you know,
Yeah.
Well, I
because
can
a
see it.
hit, because a hit song, you already sold. You know, you've been sold on the song, so you be like, ah, it's fire. But
Yeah.
if you go to like festivals and you discover a new artist by seeing them perform, you're gonna have to, like, you don't know the hit song, you're gonna have to like really bring a performance and an
Mm.
experience to make somebody be like, yo, they're fire. So that's like kind of like the different approaches you can take with shows, you know. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, if you
What are some
have
tricks you
hits,
use
I'm just
for
saying,
live
like, if you
shows?
combine having hits and doing the crazy performance, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, definitely.
I
But I
mean,
was
that's
going to
what a
ask
lot of
what
great
kind of
artists do.
tricks you have for live shows, to make it the best show you can make. Like, is there certain techniques you use with the crowd to get them engaged? Or is it just the energy you give on stage? Or something else?
Well, with these openers, definitely, like, I mean, like, in general, you know, the sound effects or whatever, like,
Yeah.
yeah, make some noise or whatever. With Dina, it definitely worked for her, especially when we were in the US, for her to say, like, I'm all the way from Belgium, all the way overseas from Belgium. Everybody was like,
Hmm.
yeah. So that, I don't know, saying that just changed the energy of the crowd by being like a little vulnerable yourself, especially in these posing ass cities. Like,
Yeah.
her just going like, yo, I'm all the way from Belgium. I dropped a TikTok last year. Da, da, da. It's like that make almost everybody go from tough to like, alright.
Mm.
You know, like, like why act? You know,
Yeah.
so stuff like that does help. Like it's like almost like kind of how do you say it? Like this armoring yourself first, and then the crowd just
Yeah.
goes with you. You know, because if you try too hard as these openers, it's like you can easily be like, then everybody goes, who's this? You know,
Yeah.
just
That
very
makes sense.
humble. Let's very like just give a good performance. Like we really focused on giving like a good performance. You know,
Yeah.
and
And I
I
guess you
hope
gotta do that no matter the size of the crowd as well. Like,
yes,
people have always said, not that Dina's even had these shows, but people have always said, even if you've got like 10 people in the crowd, you still gotta give it the best performance you could possibly give, just so
yeah,
those people can spread the word as well. Because then you might give those people the best night of their lives. And then, like we were saying earlier, word of mouth just spreads, man. You give someone that amazing show, they start telling their friends. Next time they're in town, they might get tickets as well. Or they start listening
exactly.
to the music.
And it's like, why do you want to perform? Because you love to
Hmm.
perform, or because you want people's attention and and praise and recognition? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if it's like 10 people, not enough for me. So you don't love performing? No, I only love
Mm.
performing in front of 10,000 people that scream my name. Yeah, bro. Then you just love attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because definitely, like a show that goes crazy, yeah, it feels great, you know, yeah. But like, you know, what about playing a great show because you wanted to play a great show, and then just doing that so you never have to worry about like the crowd, you know? I mean, like, I know I'm sounding very like preached, but like really, bro, it's like really to think about.
Yeah.
Like if you're a DJ, you gotta be there, even if there's 5 people in the crowd DJing and like being like, "Yo, bro, I fucking nailed this transition, bro. Fuck, fine," you know.
Yeah.
That gotta be the love, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
1000%. What would you say are your best shows to do? Would it be like clubs, stadiums, festivals?
I feel like the best shows would definitely be like not festivals, but like and stadiums. Like we gotta do venues first, you know. Like venues be fire.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to say like medium-sized venues, like
Yeah, the
where
more
people
intimate
really just
ones.
buy a ticket for your music.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you feel a bit more connected that way.
Yeah, you can just do whatever you want. Like you can really, you don't have to think about like, "Oh, I gotta keep entertaining them, not too much sad songs, da da da," because maybe You know, you can really intentionally create a sad moment in the set, or you can, you know, you can really take them through it because they're there for you, so you can really like guide them,
Yeah.
and they're gonna have less resistance against like.
So are you based out in LA? I know you're home now, but are you living there and then traveling and coming home every now and again?
Kind of like I kind of moved like December last year,
Right.
and then now I'm gonna move into a new crib, going back. So it's gonna be fire. Yeah, I'm gonna
Nice, man.
have like a studio at the crib. I'm gonna film some YouTube videos again. I think
Yeah.
you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
So in terms of living in LA, I did ask you like how has life been in LA, but I mean, how has life personally been for you in LA? Are you enjoying it, or are you missing Europe, or are you having a good time making music there? How are you finding it personally?
I'm having a great time. I guess I just be in the studio, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I really just. I mean, I do like I got my girlfriend, and that's super fire, like super grateful. But that's like the only non-studio or music related.
Yeah.
Like if you look at like the time of the day spent or the week spent, so I just be like, yeah, studio. So it's just fire. I wouldn't say I'm like it's the most like LA coming from Europe, or you know, like being used to like walk around everywhere. Da da da. It's not the most like that type of city where it's like, you know, I'm just at the house or at the studio, or
Yeah.
I drive to the park, or you know, you never like on a stroll all day type shit. Like you
It's
know,
always
like you could
intentional.
have in London or New York or whatever, or Paris.
Yeah.
So it's different, but I guess for me it's good. Like there's so many distractions in LA for like musicians or whatever, but I don't really. I just, you know, I just be in the studio or at home chilling. I'm 28, bro. Like if I was 20, maybe it would be like, yeah, let's go out, let's go to this party. But like, I'm chilling, you know. Like I'm really good. Like let me chill, with my girl, bro.
Yeah, when you get to your late 20s, that's when you start appreciating that chill time a lot more.
Yeah.
So you
Is
mainly
it hard to
focused on Oh,
Go
go
on,
ahead,
Ashton.
Jay. Okay, cool. Now I was just gonna say, are you mainly focused on working with Dina at the moment? Are you doing session work with other people too?
Yeah, I mean, mainly, like, a lot of my time goes to Dina in the US right now. I also started working with Dave Blunts, Goated. He goes crazy, and we did a lot of songs last week before I left to China. No, 2 weeks ago, before I left to China. And some other people that I really, you know, really fuck with, but definitely mainly Dina right now in the US. And then in Belgium, I'm really working with Zwangere Guy, who's like the one crazy Dutch speaking rapper that goes crazy, and we're working on this whole project going crazy. So that's like also super fire because we're really doing like a TV series. We're doing the whole soundtrack for that, and then we're doing his album that comes after that also, which is crazy. So
Nice,
yeah,
man.
I'm in that right now. So it's like a very good
Yeah.
like with him. He's much older than me. He's really like he's been like a mentor to me, also like a guide, and now to work with him and really he's like 30 plus 35 I think, and like at this different stage in life, you know what I'm saying? So like I love working with him because there's more like I can use my more young, exciting, da da da, music geek energy for that, and with Dina I have to lead more in the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the roles are reversed.
Yeah. You
You
have to
know?
balance it out a bit.
Yeah. So it's fire.
What's good,
LB, what's
boys?
good?
What's good?
It's good, man.
How you doing? Sorry I couldn't jump in a bit earlier.
No stress, bro.
You good,
Yeah.
man?
How you been, Chucky? How's life
Amazing.
on the road?
Fire, bro. Happy to be back home at my mom's house.
Yeah, I bet, man. But it's been crazy few weeks,
Yeah.
months now. So yeah,
Yeah.
nice, man. How you
Nothing
guys doing?
beats that home cooked food.
Nah,
Bro, I'm eating popcorn.
Home cooked popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's Mexico, Jay?
Sick, man. Yeah, we've had a real nice week. Until this hurricane hit. So we're just trapped in the
Oh,
rooms right now. It's
oh,
sounding
fuck.
crazy right now as well. I'm just hearing the door banging.
Oh my God.
It's getting a bit wild.
Oh man.
I
So
can't tell. I really can't tell if you're like just laughing with it and actually chill, or if there's like, I'm wondering like how much percent would you say you're chill, and how much are you like, fuck?
I'm a pretty chilled guy. I think other people are probably worried a bit more than me. But I'd say like 90% chilled, maybe 10% is a bit like it could actually get crazy.
Okay, that's good. That's still safe.
So someone else might say something different.
Yeah.
We'll see though. We'll
Oh
see
man.
though. Suppose when I checked on the map, it was like it just keeps getting closer. Maybe in like 20 minutes, it's going to be as close as it's going to be.
Okay,
And it sounded
okay.
wild out there, but I haven't heard anyone scream for a while, so we're okay.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I think that's always the case. As soon as other people start panicking, that's when you panic. It's like, oh, should I be panicking?
Yeah, humans are
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
Just wait
Yeah.
till somebody else panics.
yeah. How long are you home for, Chuki?
About a month. We're playing like Europe festivals. Like we're rehearsing like within the next 2 hours, I think, and then after rehearsal, like through the night, we'll drive straight to Germany. I think.
Right.
Yeah, and then to Austria to play Rolling Loud. It's gonna be crazy.
Sick.
Oh, that should be a good
Yeah,
one. That
that'd
should
be
be fun.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But with festivals, also like you never know, bro, because depends on like, especially if you got daytime spot, bro. Is it raining
Oh yeah, I didn't even
or
think
not?
about that.
You know, stuff like that can really like. But then again, you gotta go back to like, yo, bro, we playing these festivals, bro. Like, just have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you gonna be in the UK at any time?
Nah, I mean maybe, but like more on some chill, not with any show.
Right. Not touring.
Yeah.
Got ya.
Where LFB go?
Yeah, it just disappeared,
Jumped
right?
in.
Yeah. Let's think I'm driving
I
through.
totally forgot he was
I'm
here.
gonna.
He just had those two questions to ask. It's like, right.
Yo,
I'm
what's
done.
up, bro? Alright, take care, guys. See you later.
Yeah, I guess his connection went. He might join again.
How are you? How are you, Jay? Like, what's going on? How's
Yeah,
life?
I'm good, man. Life's good. I bought a house near Manchester
Oh,
at the end of last
congrats,
year.
The signal's not good.
Thanks, man.
I'm not even in it.
So I've just been chilling, just
In it for like
focusing
2
on YouTube
seconds
more
and
than
then-
anything.
Yeah, like where did LP go? Like, so,
And yeah, life's good. I can't complain. Liking the house we're in.
That's 2 questions.
We
That
kind of
like,
moved a bit out from the city. We're like maybe 25, 30 minutes. So we're in a good location where we can still get to the city if we need it. But it's pretty calm and peaceful where we are. There's a
Fire.
lot of like countryside near us. So it's kind of peaceful to step out and walk the dog and just be around nature again. It's pretty
Fire.
nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the.
So
that's
yeah,
the.
we like it, but then sometimes I do miss the city life as well. Sometimes when you're too out of the city, you almost feel like disconnected or like life's too slow, if you know what I mean. But then at the
Yeah.
same time, it's also kind of nice to feel like that because you have the busyness of social media and YouTube and everything anyway.
Yeah.
So then it makes it a bit easier to disconnect from that, I guess, when you need to.
Yeah. Yeah, I think about that. Because at the end of this, it's balance again, bro. Like,
Exactly.
but still, like, that's like the end goal, bro.
Yeah.
What you doing? Like, it's like, yeah, just chill. Because the internet gives you the ability to be like, oh yeah, still tapped in anyways.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Walk
But, I
the
mean,
dog,
I'm still
chill.
just focused on YouTube
You know?
more than anything. Yeah, and I try not to get too chilled like that because, I don't want to get complacent or anything. But I still feel like I'm grinding. I still feel like I'm working hard. So it hasn't made me complacent, I don't think. And because I've started outsourcing for a lot more things, it just means I could focus more time on what I actually like doing as well.
Yeah. Fire.
What
So you
about
said
you,
you're coming
Chucky?
back to YouTube then?
What's your plans? Are you? Because you
For-
said you're about to get a new house in LA and stuff. Do you think you're going to be based out there for quite a while?
Yeah, definitely like definitely first like next year I'll be there. Obviously like also still traveling, play a lot of shows and whatever, but I just wanted to have like a house or a place where I could just create because now
Yeah.
the place where I lived was more of like it was like a pre-furnished, well, furnished is how you say it, right? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
furniture, yeah,
It's reconnected.
Yeah, yeah.
pre-furnished
You can hear
place,
what's going on then.
and it had all the amenities in the building. Da da da. Like, okay, like it was cool, but not like as if like I felt very creative. And I don't want to be like, yeah, don't
Surely
feel
not.
creative. Like
Not even
I
fair
made
enough.
beats there and we made fire shit, you know. But like,
Check the website.
if I'm gonna be in LA, pay that money for a house, I was just then like, damn, bro, I just gotta find a better place. And then we found this amazing house. It's like more in the hills that has like a balcony and a hammock, and it's like very homey and has music inspired decoration, and you know, it's just like very open and light and inspiring, and just for less money.
That's perfect.
So it's just fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Would you say
that's
LA
gonna
is
be
like the most inspiring place you've been in terms of music? Because everyone always says they want to get to LA for music. It just seems to be like the hub, doesn't it? But for you personally, do you feel like you're most inspired there or most inspired when you're at home?
it's definitely the hub. I wouldn't say it's the most inspiring, you know, like,
Yeah.
bro, you gotta go. I mean, like, all sorts of things can like give you inspiration, bro, but like, I wouldn't say LA is the most inspiring. Maybe like, yeah, because it has all, like, it has sunshine and has fire nature and has fire beaches.
Yeah.
Yes, but also like, you know, it's just, it really is the hub.
Yeah.
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 But I've made, I mean, I made this beat in China, bro. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Or just one yesterday back in Belgium. Like, it doesn't really, it's just like more the moving around and the different energies. It's like, yeah.
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 So do you feel like you make a different type of music there in LA? Because I feel like depending on where I'm making music, I make different types of music, different
Really?
genres all the time.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Like where?
Because if I'm, like, let's say for example, if I'm on holiday cooking up, I'll just make
Yeah.
some random stuff. Because when I'm at home, you just end up making like similar stuff just because you get into a routine. But then let's say if I take my laptop somewhere and I'm just in a new environment, for some reason it just makes me want to cook up something new, something random.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear that.
Like that, true. You know? It's, I also like to work based on, like, recently I haven't really made a lot of beats just like that. So it's just more like, depending on the artist I'm with, it'll be like more this or that. Like when I'm like in
Yeah.
Dina's energy, I'm definitely making more, I don't know, digital sounding beats. With Zwangere here in Belgium, I'm definitely using much more these old school influences, like maybe samples, like.
Yeah.
But I've made some of those fire shit for him in LA, and some of the fire beats for, like, I made a fire beat for Dina in his session yesterday when he was just going to the toilet, whatever the fuck, like. That why I say
I think
go
the
to the
weather as
toilet.
well though.
I could have said anything.
Just too much detail.
Going to the toilet or something. Nah, I actually made the beat while you.
But don't you think the weather as well though? I was saying like environment can change it, but the weather as well. So if it's like in the UK it's just raining all the time, so that's why I end up making a lot of dark beats. But then
Yeah,
if the
I
sun's
think
out,
like weather has a big play on your mood sometimes as well.
yeah, 100%. That's why I was asking about LA. Like if the sun's always out, probably not wanting to make dark stuff. You're
it's
probably
about-
looking to make feel good music at
It's
that point.
reconnected.
But when you're late at night in downtown and you hear somebody shooting outside, it's like, yo, it's crazy.
Let's make a dance track.
No, like, bro, it's like, because the US does get crazy. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Just
that's
get
true. Actually,
on the other level. Then I don't know.
guess if you're making music through the night, like 2 a.m., it's like a different vibe to like stepping out in the afternoon and the sun's out.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So I was listening to the latest Dina project the other day, like last week, and it's fire. What was the process like for putting that together?
That project was definitely put out rather quick. Like a little too quick in my personal, but it's more like, because it's a project, but it's more like an EP of like like these recent songs. Because we were just like, bro, just drop music, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like it's easy to be like, yo, what should we drop next? That. Like, and then she was gonna go on tour with Gunna, and they were just like, yeah, let's put out this EP of these songs, but we're already like on to the next also, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
these just were a lot of songs that were just like, yo, they're ready, they fire, and we're already making new shit. So if we don't put them out now, they're never coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And so
Yeah,
for this
that-
project,
that
it's more like I
is-
like each of these songs individually. But I can't say they're less like together than that first full EP we did. Like Superstar was. We didn't like just put some random songs together. I mean, not on this one either, but like that was really like a full.
More created, I guess you want to say.
Yes, this was
Yeah.
more like, okay, let's put out a little EP for the summer and work on the next like project,
Yeah.
which we're working on right now. That's like gonna have like But because we never put out an album, like if that first project is technically an album, this would be EP, and then we do another album. But like, as far as like amount of work you put in, but that first project was also called an EP. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because we didn't want to do like the full like first album.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
like what? Yeah, cause like that's that industry game where it's like you don't want to like. Then it's like you sign, so then your first album.
Yeah, I guess the
Yeah,
album
it's
is
like a
the
big
moment,
moment.
right? That's like the big thing that
Yes.
you release. So up until then,
Yeah.
it's more just like
Yes.
EPs, mixtapes.
Whereas if you was an
singles.
independent artist, you could call that shit an album. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Some artists wait for years to drop albums as well. Have you ever like, you might be listening to an artist for like years, and then all of a sudden you'll see them post saying, "Oh, I'm dropping my debut album." Like, debut album? I swear you've released an album.
Yeah.
Before, but it might have just been like mixtapes or something. Like some people wait for years.
yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
That's the industry game part aspect of it.
Yeah.
They're trying to have that
Yeah.
first album go.
Of course, yeah.
Big as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, with
In
like
your
all the
opinion, Chuki,
resources and you know what?
How often do you think artists should be releasing music? I always hear so many different things, and I guess it depends what level you're at as an artist. But you'll hear people say like up and coming artists should be releasing once a month or once a week or.
There's
what's your
definitely
opinion?
there's definitely no like
Blueprint.
Set time.
you
Yeah.
know. It's like first of all goes all that type of mental figure out what to do stuff goes back to like, okay, but what are you trying to do? Are you trying to like get my Spotify streams up and
Yeah.
get some visibility and and all the classic terms, or are you trying to actually just put out something that you think is fire and you know?
Right.
I guess it depends artist to
sense.
artist, their end goal.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
some people that create some crazy shit you never seen before, it's like they don't have to put out at least a song a week. It doesn't fucking matter. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then some other people that just trying to like steadily, like whatever, like yeah, maybe it's good for you to put out a song a week and one of them go. But then, you know, where are you as an artist yourself? You know. Like,
Yeah.
are you ready
Yeah,
to
that
like?
makes sense. I think that's a good point about how artsy the video is as well. Because sometimes you'll see artists drop like a crazy video, and then you don't hear from them until like another 6 months, and then they drop something else crazy, and then
Yeah.
you like if you spoke to someone normally and you would just say like someone up and come in and you were like, oh yeah, drop a song every 6 months and you'll be fine. Most people would be like, that's not the way, bro.
Yeah,
But then if that video is like super crazy and the song's just that impactful, then I guess it could work. But it's quite rare that that happens as well.
yeah, but it's like shit has nothing to do with like it. Just all has to do with momentum, you know, like and
Yeah.
attention and like creating. Like you could be putting like, for example, Dina could be putting out a song a week and one of them would go, or Dina could put out no song for the next year, only make TikToks and reels
Mm,
teasing certain shit, and then have the one song go viral. Like there's two roads, you know what I'm saying? Two
yeah,
Yeah.
two extremes, and just like between those two, everybody's shit will, you know.
of course, yeah. So what's the strategy with Dina then? Like, how do you balance that kind of social media strategy versus releasing music videos?
Um, I mean, there's an ideal world and there's a real life world. You know?
Yeah.
Cause,
Of course.
cause people are people, bro. Like, that's also
Yeah.
something. It's like you can apply everything, everything we're saying. We can be like, yeah, artists should post this, whatever the fuck. And we can apply that to ourselves, but for us or me as a producer to be like, you have to a person that's actually brought on earth to be that artist in a way that I can't do because I gotta produce
Mm-hmm.
type shit. Like what do I know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
they gotta, like, some shit that is evident to me is not evident to everybody, and then sometimes shit that is evident to somebody else isn't evident to me. So sometimes we just gotta, like, I don't know, learn
Yeah.
and do also strategize.
Of
Yeah.
course, man.
What's the strategy like at the minute? Because obviously with you touring and like having to travel everywhere, have you like had to switch up a little bit over the last few months, or has it kind of stayed the same?
What, like the Dina strategy?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, pretty much what I was saying earlier. Like, yeah, it definitely switches.
Yeah.
But you just like the strategy from like a making a strategy as from my perspective or a label perspective or anybody that's working with an artist perspective. There's your ideal strategy, and then there's also the person, the artist, that has to see what works for them. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like on a personal level. Like, are you the type of person that's like a deeply sensitive artist and just has to like go live life and experience for 2 weeks and then express back in the studio and then share all your shit and that works for you? Cool. Or are you a type of artist that just is talking to their fan base on Instagram every day? Or, you know, it's like you have to kind of like
Yeah.
build a strategy around that. So it definitely also shifts around how the person feels, because
Yeah.
artists, like we us sometimes, as you know, if you think about it as like, I do YouTube or I do social media or whatever, because we're analyzing and we're also the type of people that's like, we on Shopify and we check our whatever, like we're already much more like analytical and male energy about this business and whatever you do. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
post this times a week, and I'm the analytics and the thumbnail got a click-through rate with the A/B test, and
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
it's like that's one way, but there's the creative female energy that's also inside all of us, and that's like that can also just lead you, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that. Yeah, for sure. yeah, I guess
So
it's kind of
Chucky, how
balancing the two, isn't it?
I was gonna say, how do you get in? Do you get involved in like the strategy and the marketing and all that kind of stuff, or is your role more just like, let's try and get the music side covered and get the best music and out of the artist?
Definitely more on the music side. Of course, I work with Dro, who's my manager and co-founded the label, and then they signed Dina first, and then Dina signed to Listen to the Kids. We do a lot of shit together also, but I'm definitely like, especially like for example, first it just kind of like depends also on like a lot of factors, but generally we just all bounce off of each other in a kind of equal way. It's like I wouldn't ever be credited as a real lyrics writer, but I would say I do add some lyrics. But then I don't know, sometimes Dro's the manager, I do some shit that, you know what I'm saying, like we just all throw our ideas out there and just whatever the best is, we just go with, you know.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, also in that, you know, like I try to be, I definitely help. I help where I feel like I'm being called to help. You know what I'm saying? Like if I feel like I have nothing to say, then I just don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to fill it up, but I have helped with marketing or with certain shit. But it's not as if like, oh, I'm doing the marketing. Yeah, I'm gonna come up with this. More like it passes by me. I give my thoughts, opinions, whatever, and then it's like sometimes I can be like a heavy, nah, we're not doing that, or like, oh yeah, fired. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
That's it.
Now that there's more people involved, do you think has there been much creative conflict? Because at one point it might have just been like you and Dina making music together, but now it might be like the label's involved, there's other people in the room, and there's a lot of creative people together, or a lot of people that need to make a decision together. Do you feel like there's been a lot of creative conflict? Or has it been pretty smooth sailing in that sense?
I think it could be this like, of course there's always going to be conflict a little bit, I think. But it can also be as smooth as you want. It just kind of depends on like,
Yeah.
again, like a lot of like when everybody's just coming from the same type of harmonic energy, like, yo, this is what we're doing, everybody's chill, yeah, let's go, hey, everything just sorts itself out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like we all know that, you know, even if, you know, everybody in that's here, for example, can be like in this flow, like for example, me, you, Ocean, Kyle, Simon, whatever, we could all be like, yeah, we're good, yeah, let's go, bro, yeah, da da da, and then have your channel perform like ass for like a year straight, somebody else winning, you be like, this nigga, you know. And if that, like, as long as everything is going good, it's very easy to be like, yeah. But then it's like when it gets, then you gotta like, okay, let's not all want to get involved, or, you know, like.
Right.
So as an artist, or I advise any artist that signs to never sign without a team around you to really keep you here with what you want, because there'll be a lot of people, like so many people will have opinions then, and then it can get like what you just said, like a lot of people feel like they have an opinion or can have an opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not that they can't, but a lot of people feel like they gotta share their opinion all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And then that is like how hard is each individual able to guard themselves from opinions that shouldn't matter to them versus which ones that should matter. You know?
But that's quite tricky to deal with, especially if you might speak to people who have been in like that game for a long time. You might think someone would normally have a really good opinion, but if you know in your heart that that's not what you want to do, then that's really hard to deal with, because it's like, all right, do I trust my gut or do I listen to this person who's quite knowledgeable?
That's what I'm saying. Listen to your gut, bro. But that's why you really gotta develop like, and you gotta listen to your gut. Doesn't mean I'm always right. Your gut could also be
Yeah.
telling you like, hey, I don't agree with this person, but what they just said in that way makes sense. For what, like you gotta listen to your real gut.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, of course.
So always be humble and listen and see what you can learn, because that's how your gut is gonna talk to you. Like, because you're humble and listening to this person. If you're not listening, it's gonna be like an ego. I
Yeah.
already know. I don't want to listen.
So I guess you just gotta have an open mind, but still stay true
Yeah,
to
no-
yourself.
And open. I don't know, heart.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you doing your spiritual stuff. Like, I saw your one clip,
Oh yeah.
how to
Where
start
with
a
the
studio
yoga?
session. Yeah,
Yeah, it was fire.
that's sick. I like
I'm
that.
learning, bro.
Yeah,
That's how Ocean starts every session, right? You usually start each day with yoga
nah, I meditate a lot.
or meditation.
Yeah, I meditate a lot. And
Yeah, I've been
try to visualize
meditating
too.
and doing the breath works.
Yeah,
Mm.
Breath is crazy, bro. Like, whoa.
You feel like it's helping.
Bro, breath, that can help any moment. Any moment you're thinking like, fuck, like your thoughts starts going, trigger your body to feel whatever you feel, your body trigger your mind again, just breathe, bro. Bow, right here, you know?
Yeah.
It's literally the only thing that'll stop you from thinking, apart from taking a cold shower. But that's annoying.
yeah. Cold showers is a tough one. That's the.
Yeah, they're
I
hard,
always say
bro.
that's the one, like, you know, the what you
Yeah.
want to call it, like the personal development kind of thing. That
Yeah.
people do. That's the one that I find the toughest. The cold.
Yeah.
Anything with cold showers, ice baths, that kind of thing.
The most uncomfortable anyway.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like, just like, fuck.
Because you really have to
They're
breathe
like,
then.
what the fuck am I doing? Like,
Yeah, bro. You jumping in the ice bath and freaking out, like it don't work. You have to breathe. But even then, you're
funny
breathing.
seeing
and
your face as well.
It's
You get
such
the
a
ice
weird
bath,
one.
you just-
It's a weird one because your whole body is just like no. Your mind is like no. But you know, if you just breathe, you can do it. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
that deep. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's really like, the no is loud, bro.
Super loud.
Fuck. So cold. Fuck.
Because is there actual scientific evidence that cold plunges work? Like, I know people feel great after because, like, I've done it before.
What do you
and I
mean
do
with
feel all right.
work? What does work mean?
Works for some people, but it might not work for you. I think.
Yeah.
But I've seen for other people, even if it's just a placebo effect rather than anything scientific, it's really changed their life. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
I guess
because what
it's
does
like-
work mean, bro? Like, it always works, but you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, does anything actually scientifically change inside you, or is it a placebo? I was just thinking it would be kind of funny if, like, everyone's just been having cold plunges, but there's secretly no benefit. But
bro,
I
like,
think if you do,
bro.
if you do feel good after, then I guess.
But it's
there's
not
that.
even like feel good, bro. It's the mental benefit, bro.
Yeah.
It's the mental benefit, G. And then from the mental benefit, your body is gonna feel good and just stay good, you know? Like,
Yeah.
that type of shit, you do gotta look at it as like, you can't look at it like, yeah, what's up? It's like, when you breathe,
course.
what's the like? Okay, yeah, you'll maybe see your heart rate slows down a little bit if you was panicking, and then you breathe and you chill. But like over the course of like a year, breathing every time your mind started racing, it's like it's gonna just have you not stressed ever. And what
Yeah.
does stress do in your body over 10 years? Make you sick. Like,
Yeah,
actually
it's
sick.
like
And then it's like, what? I'm sick. It's like, yeah, you've been stressed for 15 years.
Yeah. Because that stuff you can't measure in one session either.
Yeah.
You can't just measure it instantly and be like, oh, this is going to benefit you. But then, like you said,
Yeah.
over time, there's compounding effects.
Yeah. Like, bro, being able to stand in that cold shit and be like, I'm chilling, bro. That's like your mind's trying to go, and you just go,
Yeah.
that's like your girl trying to argue with you, and you just calm as fuck. Calm. That's the same exact muscle, bro. You know?
You know how much that annoys her.
But like, yeah, that is like like we don't want to do the ice bath. It's like, fuck, it's so cold, and it's like the girl trying to argue, which is like, fuck you, that like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah.
the same shit, bro.
Yeah, it's a good point.
But no, I definitely agree. Things like that in terms of breath work, meditation, all that just keeps your mind clear. It's what allows you to kind of listen to your gut properly, like tap in
Yeah.
to yourself.
Yeah.
And honestly, it helps me with creativity
Yeah.
personally. I just feel like it leaves me open to
Yes.
whatever may come. The way I've
That's
been
what I'm
seeing,
saying. That's how it helps.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the
It
way I've
leaves
been
you
thinking about
open.
this. I've been thinking about this a lot recently, where it's like when you make music, you kind of channel something. Like there's times where I sit at my laptop, and hours could have passed, and I'm not really like I don't really know, but I'm just completely in flow, and it's like you've just channeled all this energy from somewhere. But to allow that energy to come and allow me to be in flow, my mind has to be like clear. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It needs to be open, and I feel like meditation and these
100%.
things help me do that.
Exactly. Because
So yeah, I'd
because
recommend
as
it
long
for anyone to try. For
yes,
sure.
bro. Because it's like as long as you're. That's why people like. That's what I was thinking about earlier. Like, bro, we got to the point. We all got to the point. It's like we know how to. That's just the practice.
Internet's
We
gone,
know
isn't
how to
it?
make beats, right? We know how to make beats.
Boys, I don't know if you can hear me.
It's
But
like a
frozen.
guitarist. I practiced my guitar skills for years. Okay, I know how to play guitar. Then you can just be open, and whatever gotta come through, just come through you, because you just have the skill to just be able to express that.
Yeah.
Because it's not about like, and that's your mind got to be open for the energy to be like, okay, I just made this. How? I don't fucking know, bro. It's not like, because if you create from the mind, like that's like us being like, okay, I'm gonna make a beat. Yeah, we know how to make a beat, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really it, bro.
I think Jay just disappeared.
He was like, all right,
Let me
it's
go
too
back to
much.
Yeah, no, but I hear what
Oh,
you're
that's
saying. I
saved.
definitely feel that.
I think it should.
I gotta go to the doctors in
When I
like
use this, it
5
kind of
minutes,
like
bro.
uploads
My
as you
ear, I got
record.
like a ear,
So I think as long
earwax
as
removal
I
in
just go
China.
back on it when Wi-Fi
Oh,
is
you
back
did
on,
that. I
Yeah.
did that shit too.
should be okay.
That felt so weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did that.
yeah. It
Ah,
felt
thanks
so
for the
good. Like it
message,
was
though.
crazy. We watched Harry Potter while we was getting the earwax shit, and one of the other people was smoking cigarettes in there.
Oh
Crazy.
wow.
And yeah,
And
I
that's
think
why
they
it's
kind of
for
like
waking you.
clogged,
You wouldn't
still
have been, I
clogged
wouldn't
my
have been
ear
able
in
to
some
hear
way.
it.
So
You
I'm
can't
just
hear the
gonna
wind
go
or
check
anything,
that.
so
Okay, fair man.
Damn, I don't want to leave you here talk like who's recording this podcast?
It's still recording, so as soon as once we finish, it'll be fine. It'll be cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all online.
Yeah, cause I actually gotta start going.
Cool, bro.
My appointment is like 2:30. And it's 2:15
Cool.
right now.
Appreciate you taking the time to come on and catch up as always. It's always good
Yeah,
to
bro.
catch up and speak to you.
Love, brother.
And of
Same.
course, we're gonna keep following the journey from afar, showing support.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, bro. Same for you guys. And like, I would just love to, like, one of those producer link ups would be fire though, to like make that happen.
Yeah,
I would
definitely.
definitely try and make it.
How
be
long are
fire.
you in Europe for? Just until the end of July?
Yeah, right now just until the end of July, but I'll be back in Europe like September, October, that type of time.
Okay, got you.
But yeah, but we'll see, bro. Hey, G, much love.
Yeah, always. Take care, bro.
Yep, take care, brother, and send love to Jay as well.
Yeah. See you later.